Have you ever seen somebody looking for a bride after wedding? A bride to marry after his wedding. Have you ever seen that? Have you? No. Have you ever seen a politician running on a campaign after election? No. Okay. Have you ever seen somebody who refused to go to a new class because he loves the old teacher? That's exactly what Jesus is talking about today. That the Jews have refused to move forward. They have refused to walk with the signs of the time and embrace the new approach, the new order, the new way of doing things, the new way of worshiping God, the new way of having insight into their relationship with God. For one singular reason, they are fixated on the old. Fixation is something that's very, very dangerous. We all have habits. Everybody here has a particular habit. Our continuous patterns of behavior, especially in response to certain situations and times. But we should be wise enough to know when that habit is no longer productive for our lives, or when it runs counterproductive to our advancement in our life journey. And that is why Jesus is warning them about fixation. When you combine these two things, old wine in a new wineskin, it will burst. A new cloth in an old one, it will tear off. As you have a new mindset, approach God from a new perspective, an enlightened and illumined mind that helps us to move forward. Many of us are good in our desires to follow God and to love Him, but we are fixated in our old behaviors and mindsets that it makes it practically difficult for us to make reasonable improvement in our spiritual journey. It's not just that we are fixated in that behavior and mindset, we also stereotype ourselves. When you tell yourself, this is who I am, I cannot change, you can't change me, this is who I am. That is the stereotypical statement that makes it difficult for you to see the value that you can be a better human being, that you can improve yourself. Even in the light of better understanding and reasoning, where you can move forward, you are so tight, you hold too tight your own behavior. Because probably it makes you feel good, or you are afraid of change. You are afraid of what the change will bring in your life. So you better remain in the dark than move forward in the light. And Jesus said, this is dangerous. We do it to ourselves. We stereotype ourselves because we are afraid of moving forward. You see people getting worried all the time because they have built these habits from childhood. Worry has become part of their life. They worry even over nothing. Even when the problem is solved, they find new places to worry about. You solve this problem, they say, okay, how about this one? They create the situations of worry because they are more comfortable in worry. You see people being afraid of nothing. Even when they explain to them, they still, because they are comfortable in that fear. They don't want to move forward. Even when the source of fear is eliminated. Probably that's their comfort zone. Those unproductive habits are their comfort zone. Probably they're using it to attract attention to themselves or make themselves victims of pity. We must learn to move forward. We must learn to free ourselves from shackles of fixation. We are fixated on the food, we are fixated. There are people who are even fixated on where they would sit in the church. If they don't sit that particular place, they'll be uncomfortable. They are fixated who's going to sit beside them. If they don't see those people beside them, they'll be very uncomfortable. Fixation is dangerous. We are not just fixated on ourselves, even about other people. You have stereotyped somebody and the person will never be something else different from where you have put him or her. You know this person to be immoral, indisciplined, criminal, this, and that's the mindset you are comfortable with to describe this person. When they tell you that this person is born again, you say, no way. I know him. There's no way he can be born again. That guy is bad. Even when he said the angel has visited him, he said the angel cannot visit him. It's not possible. Because you have stereotypical mindset about other people that you don't let them grow. You don't let them be a better human being. You are comfortable with where you have put them and you want them to remain there forever. These are problems that beleaguer and deal with us in our religious communities because we have fixated mind about what it should be and what it should not be. We don't want to move forward. In our marriages, we have fixed our minds on who your spouse is and who it will never become. And God is asking us, can we open up our minds in the way we do things? Is there anything God is asking you to change today in the light of better reasoning? Not for anything negative, but for something positive. Is God calling you to change your impression of somebody? You have held this person down with your negative mindset about him, that in your mind, the person can never add up to anything good. These are dangerous things we carry in our hearts. We think we are beloved children of God. The Jews had that problem about Levi, the tax collector. But Jesus encountered him and said, no, he's also a son of Abraham. The Jews say, no, this person is evil and he will remain evil forever. Do you know this man you're eating with? They had that problem about a woman who was caught in adultery and a woman who was, treating Jesus with her hair and tears because you have put them in a certain box. You don't want to see them become a better human being. But the worst of it all is not how we think about others people, how we think about ourselves and where we have placed ourselves in a box that doesn't allow us to become the better version that God has given to us. No matter whatever the church is teaching, their stereotypical mind cannot move forward. You have remained in the same position for the past 20 years of your life. No growth, no change. Fixation is dangerous. Find space to move forward in the light of God's grace. Amen. Amen.